And here we are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the Chatbot Pro Academy Live. And today we have Pamela Rachil, the groovy boomer bot babe. So say hello to Pam Rachil. How are you?
I'm good. It's Rachel. It's pronounced like a first name, but it's spelled like a last name. I know.
Wow.
I do that just to confuse people.
so it's Pam Rachil, Pamela Rachil. Okay.
Yes.
So have you had a good day today?
It was a busy day. Yeah, it was a very good day.
Okay, yeah. I've just woken up at 7 o'clock in the morning here now. I've been up an hour. Okay, then are you ready for a couple of questions about the Pro Academy and everything chatbot related?
Yes, and I will apologize in advance. I have two little dogs that are barking in the background. I closed the door, so I hope they're not too disruptive. If it gets to be a problem, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear them slightly in the background, but it's very quietly. Okay, then, so we start off with a little bit about your background. How did you become the groovy boomer bot babe?
Well, I just happened to fall into the boomer demographics, and I consider myself groovy. So, and I build bots, and so that's how I got my name. But it was a journey getting here, and my background is pretty varied. I actually have a history of 25 plus years in dentistry. I was a dental hygienist. I did clinical. I did sales. I was in corporate. So there's oh, hi, Angel. Good to see you. So I, for a while in 2009, I actually got the marketing bug, but I was still working in the dental industry full time. But I did start doing some marketing stuff and some social media management stuff for some dentists that were friends of mine that became clients of mine. And I've always dabbled in it, but never really did, never went head first into it because I was always, doing another job. So then I ended up getting involved in real estate because the person that I was a partner with, he was in real estate, so it just kind of happened naturally. So I would do all of his marketing and branding and all of that, and I really liked it. Then when I went off on my own and I was doing real estate on my own, I learned that it's a very competitive field in the retail real estate world, very competitive. And especially now there's low inventory. There's just every other networking event that, well, when there were networking events, they're starting to come around now. But when there were, every other person I would meet was either a realtor or a loan officer. So it was a very competitive field. And half the time I was working in real estate, and the other half of the time I was working either learning marketing techniques or trying different lead generation things or paying marketers to do lead gen for me. Because again, that was really what a realtor needed, and pretty much every business owner needs. That's what everybody wants is lead generation, new clients for their business. So I ended up learning while I was in real estate that my passion is actually marketing. So I decided I was going to go 100% in that direction. And I'm so happy that I did. And then I was doing traditional marketing with traditional funnels and landing pages and all of that. And I did well with that. But then the world of chatbots opened up to me, and wow, it just blew me away. And honestly, if I had met someone when I was still in real estate that could do for me what I can do for them now, oh my gosh, it's just amazing what we can do. And I'm sure we'll go into that. I don't want to mess up, how you want to do the questions here.
I've got a plan. So we,
okay.
Okay. So what's the biggest advantage that you've discovered about using bots or chat bots over other methods of advertising, other methods of marketing?
There's so many advantages. It's really hard to pinpoint one, but I would have to say engagement. Yeah. And the reason I say that is, especially post 2020, people are craving for engagement. People are tired of emails. I don't know about you, but I probably have about 22,000 emails in my email account that I just ignore because I don't have the time. They're not engaging. And, you know, the open rate for emails now, I think, is like maybe 22%. But the open rate for messenger bots is about 84%, which is huge. And that's because, you know, we live in an instant gratification world. That's what people want. They want it yesterday. So when they have a question or when they want information about something, they want engagement now. They don't want to wait for 24 to 48 hours for you to send them an email, right? So engagement is huge. It's really like, to me, that's like the gem of using messenger bots, because people can interact instantaneously, which is beautiful. That's what they want. And a lot of businesses don't get it yet. But I mean, really think about it. Everybody, even, any business owner, we're on our phone all day long, right? And if you're getting an email, if you get an email, do you respond to that right away? No, right? You see it coming in, but you're like, I'll get to it later. But if you see that you get a little messenger ding, you're like, oh, who's that? And you look at it. Yeah, because, we're curious. We want to interact. So it's super, super important for every business owner to really get a grasp on that and really, really take that to heart, because that is going to make a huge difference in their business if they start thinking about more engagement and less telling. A lot of emails that people send, we tell people about stuff. But with a messenger bot, it can be a lot more engaging because you can use little video clips. You can use little GIF clips, which are a lot of fun. You can use images. You can use carousel images if you have different products that you want to display. You can even use audio clips. So there's so much more to engage people and have a conversation. And that's what people are craving from businesses today.
Wow, that was a beautiful explanation of why we use chatbots. So I couldn't have said it any better. That was awesome, absolutely awesome. So, wow, so you've put chatbots up here on the top shelf. So why are we using, say, chatbots instead of traditional marketing funnels like ClickFunnels or Groove Funnels? I don't know. What's the other? The old-fashioned way.
Oh, the old-fashioned. Well, I'm not going to be knocking these other companies because I have worked with ClickFunnels. I still have a ClickFunnels account. I still have a course that I host on ClickFunnels. I had done a virtual consultation course for dentists, which I still have on there. But that's different because it's just hosted. But here's the thing. When I was doing some dental marketing in early 2020, before everybody shut down and my business just went, because I was only in the dental niche. So that was kind of rough for a little while. But what I had done was I did use ClickFunnels. So I would create a Facebook ad, right? And they had to pay for that because you can't advertise on Facebook for free. So there's a cost associated with that. Then using ClickFunnels, there would be a link on the ad that would take the user off of Facebook onto the landing page, or that somebody else could be using a website. Then I had another software, it was called Typeforms, and I had a form where the user had to fill out certain questions. So I did a questionnaire to basically pre-qualify the person to find out, is this the right type of treatment for them, and what their financial situation was and everything. And then only at the end did I collect their contact information. So people are still doing Facebook ads in the traditional way, using traditional funnels where they're going off of Facebook, clicking to a landing page or a website, and then the people are trying to capture their information. So one of three things can happen when they do that. The first thing that happens is they could enter valid information, and that's a win, right? That's what everybody wants.
That's a win.
But that's not what happens all the time. Because people are inundated with sales emails. They don't want it. They don't want phone calls from what they consider pushy salespeople, right? They don't want emails that are going to be clogging up their email box. Maybe they clicked on the ad because they just wanted information. It could have been a Google click ad or Facebook. And so if they don't put in valid information, what are they going to put? Invalid information, right? Yeah. So they're going to do, phone number 555-111-2222 because they don't want to give their phone number. And then their email will be, joe@takeahike.com, right? And I know when I was working.
I do that myself.
So I do too. We're all guilty of it. Because for the same reason, we don't want to be bothered. So I know when I was using a marketer, when I was a realtor and having them generate leads for me, I was hearing the same thing from other people in the industry. Oh, I'm getting crap for internet leads, just crap. And it's because of that reason, because they're getting invalid information. So the third thing that someone can do when they click and go to a ClickFunnels landing page or a website is they can do nothing. So now the business owner is paying their marketer, paying for either a Facebook ad or for a Google ad, and they're losing that lead because actually they're losing those two leads, the ones that put in invalid information and the ones that just leave and don't give any information. They're losing both of leads. So what's the only way that they can get those people back? There's no guarantee, but they're going to have to spend money again. And only if they have either the Facebook Pixel or the Google Pixel will they even have a slight chance of targeting that person again. And again, they're spending double the amount of money. Now, the difference between the traditional way of doing the marketing and the chatbot way is that, first of all, a lot of marketers don't even know Facebook loves Facebook. Well, actually, we all know that. And they like people to stay on their platform. So their algorithm actually rewards marketers that keep people on their platform, meaning that when they click an ad or a link that's in an ad, that link keeps them on the Facebook platform. That doesn't happen with ClickFunnels or when you click to a website. It's taking people off of their platform. But when you click on a link that goes into a messenger bot, that's still a Facebook platform, and Facebook likes that. So they're going to look much more favorably on that type of ad, and the algorithm is going to like that ad better, which over time means that there's going to be lower cost and better results. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, as far as the user experience goes, number one, it's seamless because it takes them right from the ad right into Messenger. So, you know, they get a nice little welcome message that says, hey, thanks for visiting us here. Just click below to get started. And once they click that get started button, now they're what's called a subscriber. And I'm going to come back to that because that's super important. But so once they subscribe, now the bot starts rolling and now they start engaging in with whatever it is. If it's, let's just take a realtor, for example. If it's a real estate bot, maybe they're going to say, you know, hey, well, what area, what zip code are you interested in? Are you already working with a lender? If not, would you like a referral to a lender? You know, in this area, you looking for how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms? Or do you want acreage? Do you, how many, you know, do you want a fenced yard? Does the school district matter? There's so much information that you can get in a bot, and it's just easy for people because they're just you know, they're just on their phone. They're on their phone. They're just answering clicking to answer. And it's easy. It's convenient. Now, also by getting that information and bringing them through the sequence, they're becoming a pre-qualified lead. So by the time they finish the sequence, the realtor has a ton of information to go by. They've got their first name, their last name. The email pre-populates automatically because everybody that signs up for Facebook uses an email and a phone number. So all they have to do is when we say, would you like to get, you know, our most current listings, just click on your email below, and they just click it and it gets sent right over to, you know, the realtor. And it can all be done in real time. So it can be set up that all of these answers go right to the realtor's phone. So it's like in real time. It's amazing. It can be all sent to a Google spreadsheet, and then they can do whatever they want with the data, or it can even be connected to their CRM so that immediately it can go right into a follow-up sequence. If they've got, obviously, email, but they could start doing voicemail drops. They could start doing text message sequences. There's so much that can be done. And again, it's just the ease of use for the user that, you know, is in the sequence. So did I answer the question right, or did I go off on a tangent? I don't even know.
You was really enjoying yourself. It's very easy when someone talks to you about chatbots and Messenger. When you get into that groove of, you know, wow, it's so good because of this. Your point of keeping people inside the Facebook family ecosystem, sending them into a messenger bot, collecting their data, and then you could send them to a landing page or something. You've got their data already. Yes. They're not landing on that landing page and typing in a ghost mail. So that was an awesome point. And yeah, absolutely awesome. That's really, really, I couldn't have said it better. That's wow. Okay. So,
what are you drinking over there?
Water. Water.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Right. So, is there one or more? Well, you mentioned about dentists and realtors, but what industries do you now specialize in?
Well, first of all, messenger bots can be used for just about any industry under the sun. Anybody that needs customers, patients, any kind of clients. You know, I'm open to working with just about any industry. Now, clearly, because I have a background in both dentistry and in real estate, I also did a side stint as a dog trainer. So I have a very soft spot in my heart for the pet industry. So pet e-commerce stores also. I just built a bot for a pet e-commerce that is one of those monthly subscription boxes things. So I just built a bot for them. And but yeah, I mean, you know, really, those would be like probably the top three would be for me, dentistry, real estate, and the pet e-commerce industry. But again, it can be done for anybody.
Yeah, it's chatbots can be. I can't think of an industry or a niche where you can't use a chatbot. It can be used for absolutely any niche.
Here's a perfect example. Any business that still uses business cards. Now, I was a huge proponent when I was still in real estate. I was a huge proponent of digital business cards because so many people just take a business card and they toss it or they lose it. You know, and when we were doing a lot of networking events, you know, people were giving out business cards right and left. Well, you can still have a business card if you want. You could put a QR code on it and someone can take your card, scan the QR code, and be brought right into a messenger sequence. So now you've captured their information and you're building your list. And remind me to get back to the people that are going into your messenger sequence, because that's really important. I want to make sure that I don't forget to talk about that. But I've even seen people do temporary tattoos with a QR code. You can get really creative with this stuff. You can have a golf shirt made with a QR code. You can just have a QR code right on your home screen on your phone that you can have people scan. It's great for there you go. Yeah. Yeah, you are with the program. Awesome, Craig. Yep. So, you know, even like restaurants are being saved by messenger bots because, you know, there are still a lot of places where people can't dine in and everything is takeout. So they're using QR codes on flyers and they're using QR codes to bring people to their menu. You know, they're building these messenger lists of people that now they can send weekly specials to. So, I mean, even that, you know, we know people in the industry that are just crushing it for the restaurant industry with messenger bots.
Yeah. I've been building restaurant bots lately. I'm building one tomorrow in a chatbot challenge. Actually, I'm building a restaurant reservation workflow. So
there you go.
Well, yeah. So yeah, my heart's in the restaurant.
The possibilities are almost endless.
Yeah. I've made 4 bots for restaurants. I've done like a welcome message, which opens up when someone goes on their page. I've done a VIP list. I've done a win a feast competition bot for a restaurant. I've done a booking system for a restaurant. There's so many bots you could make for this. Yeah, it's awesome. So you mentioned about subscribe. So told me to remind you about people. Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, I talk about getting people into a messenger sequence, and even before messenger, anytime you would hear these marketing gurus talk, what's the first thing they always would say? Build your list, right? Now, they were talking about building an email list. And, you know, I'm not saying that email is dead, but it's sleeping heavily right now. And when we talk about building a list, we mean building a list in Messenger to get a list of subscribers. Once you build a decent volume of people in your Messenger subscriber list, now you can do something called a sponsored ad. So let's say you're an e-commerce store and you've got a new monthly special that comes out every month. Every month you can do a sponsored message just to the people that have already interacted with you. So they have a relationship with you. They know, like, and trust you. And you send them a blast saying, hey, we've got this new product, and because you're on our VIP list, we're offering you a 20% discount. Who wouldn't love that? You know, you let people know they're going on a VIP list. Everybody wants to be on a VIP list.
I certainly do. I was going to, Pam, just drop the mic and walk away. It's like, boom.
Listen to this. Listen to this. This is so awesome. In fact, I forgot what I was still. Let me tell you about the QR code, because I have a colleague, and he's working in the real estate space. It's actually him and his sister, and his sister's a realtor, and she did an open house. It was in a gated community. He stayed at the gate to greet people that were coming to the open house. And he had a QR code for every person to scan as the sign-in. Now, in traditional real estate, when I did open houses, I would just have a sheet of paper on a clipboard with a pen and ask everyone to sign in. And I had the same problem with that as I would have a landing page with a lead capture on it, because a lot of people, they didn't want to give their full name. They didn't want to give their email. They didn't want to give their phone number. So a lot of times I would have maybe 40 people come through an open house, and I only got a contact of 10. So all those leads I lost. And it doesn't matter that they took my business card. I was the one that needs to reach out to them. So as someone using a QR code, any realtor listening to this, if you work on a team and you do an open house, use a QR code to sign people in. When they come, they scan with their phone, and it automatically collects their first and last name. They click a button to send their email, and then they click another button to send their phone number. Now, the realtor in the house, while they're at the gate signing in on the QR code, is getting their name, email, and phone number. So they walk up to the house, and now the realtor can greet them by their first name. And they are blown away, because they're like, wait, how do you know my name? You know, like the didn't register to them that she got their information from her brother standing at the gate. How cool is that?
That's good.
Yeah.
It would blow people away. Good morning, Pamela. What? How do you know my name? But yeah, something so simple is so powerful.
Yep.
So powerful.
Yep. And getting back to the subscriber list, again, real estate, it's so powerful in real estate that I don't think they really have any idea yet. But building your list, and now you can tag people with a certain, let's say they're interested in a certain zip code. So you can tag them with a certain zip code. And now if you have a property that you're doing an open house for in that zip code, you send out a message to all those people that are tagged in that zip code or in whatever area it is that you have them filtered through. And you'll have a line by your door for that open house, because that has happened too. Because everybody, hey, you're getting first dibs on knowing that this open house is coming, and you're going to have a line. You know, we've had reports about that too, where the owners are like, holy cow, there's a line down the block. You know, I mean, yes, it is a competitive market today, but how cool is that for an owner to see a line of people waiting to go into their open house? You know that owner is going to be singing that realtor's praises to the mountaintops. And that's what every realtor wants.
Sure. Without a shadow of a doubt. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, Pam, you've sold it to me. If I want to reach out to you, if I want to contact you, what would be the best way for somebody to reach out to you and talk to you about anything chatbot related or realtor related, anything, talk to you about anything? How do they contact you?
Sure. Well, I got a little creative, and I have a domain, groovyboomerbotbabe.com.
Groovy Boomer Babe.
Groovy Boomer Bot babe.
Bot babe. Yep.
.com. It's a domain.
Okay. So .com. So it's www.
Right. There you go.
I'm going to copy it down there. So it's in the chat, and also over here. It'll be on the screen within seconds. There we go.
Oh,
is that correct?
At that. I'm on the marquee. Woo! That's so cool. That is so cool. Well, what's going to happen is when somebody goes to that link, it's actually going to bring them into a messenger sequence. Right now, I have it connected to my real estate bot. So if there's anybody in real estate that wants to take it for a test drive, go right ahead. And at the end of the bot, you can either schedule a call with me, or you can also find me on Facebook. Now, I have 2 profiles on Facebook because Facebook and I haven't been playing nice. So my active Facebook profile is actually Pam Rachil. So they can find me that way too. Okay,
that's cool. Well, that was really interesting. Really good. You explained everything fantastically. I can see your passion. I can hear your passion about what we've gone full steam ahead into. So it's really good to feel your energy, and it's the start of the day. Now I feel like I can do anything today.
Oh, you can do anything, Craig.
yes, we can. So I thank you for your energy at the start of my day. Awesome.
Oh, my pleasure. Well, and it's the end of my day. Well, it's 8:30 p.m. here, so it'll be dog walking time after I get off of here. They've been waiting patiently.
Okay, before we go, is there one last word or anything you would like to say before we close?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you were there today, but we actually had our very last day in our Chatbot Pro Academy certification program, and we all graduated. And it was a bittersweet day because it was a really fantastic program. I learned so much. And so excited to really keep going with this and keep building bots, and really excited about getting our plaque. It's going to look like one of those 2 Comma Club plaques. So, but it's going to have the Chatbot logo, and that's really exciting. But yeah, that was. Were you there?
No, was at 1:30 this morning. So yeah, unfortunately, it was
on the other side of the pond.
Yeah, I tried to wake up around about 5 o'clock in the morning, and so I go to sleep around about 9 o'clock at night. So 1:30 in the morning was sometimes I was able to make the early ones. Most of the time I was, but last night I'm very busy with chatbots at the moment. I'm going full steam ahead.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, you can always watch the recording.
Yes, I will be watching the recording. Hopefully it'll be uploaded today for me, tomorrow for you. I don't know, it's weird. I'm in the future, but don't ask me the lottery. Don't ask me the lottery numbers because I don't know. Okay then, right then, let's say goodbye. We'll have a quick chat after we end the broadcast. So thank you very much, Pamela Rachil, for your time and your energy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Craig. Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.